This is Brian Choi, and I would like to talk about the 5 positive and 5 negative factors that affect my lifestyle. The 5 positive factors are transportation, school, diet, family, and technology, and the 5 negative factors are transportation, technology, school, diet, and family. First, I would like to start with the negative factor. For this project, I give you an advice to close your eyes and just listen to what I say. That way you will be able to imagine what I did. Negative topic 1. Transportation. Transportation affected me a lot. It all started on a normal weekend. I was bored, so I decided to ride a bicycle with my family. We were peacefully riding over the bicycle until something very terrible started to smell. First, I thought my nose were weird. However, even though I smelled again, it still did. It didn't smell anything natural at all. As I turned my head to see what has caused the smell, I saw trucks beside the river. The traffic was causing the smell. I couldn't believe it. Then I decided that I shouldn't try to not ride cars a lot because then I would affect other people's too. Negative topic 2. Technology. My life started to change after using technology. Although it did help me, it had bad effects on me too. Multitasking was the problem. After getting a MacBook Pro at 6th grade, I sometimes wanted to watch comics instead of doing homework. I decided to test out the problem with technology. Usually it took me about 4 hours 30 minutes to 5 hours to do my homework and to study for other subjects too. When I tested how bad was multicasting, I was able to figure out how much difference it had. It took me 6 hours 30 minutes to 7 hours. That was 3 hours and 30 minutes difference. Because of this experiment, I was shocked with the result and that I should never try to use technology that would affect me in a bad way. Negative topic 3. School. Elementary school was pretty easy. I first thought that middle school and high school would be pretty easy too. However, I was wrong. I had to do so much homework, study for the test, and do projects. Well, homework was pretty easy. However, the bad thing was, since we had 7 teachers because of the rotating blocks, the test was almost at the same time. That also worked out for projects. The projects were given and due almost at the same time as other subjects, which just had sometimes totally stressed me out. I thought they shouldn't give out homework while doing a project and that the project due date should come in different date or people would be very stressing out about it. Negative topic 4. Diet. Diet was one of the big problems I had. I mean big. After eating one fast food which was ramen, I started to want more and more of them. Later, after eating them, I sometimes had stomach ache from them. Another type was chickens and hamburgers, and they were the most fast food I ate when I was about 7 to 9 years ish. However, as I grew older, I started to find out what they did to me, which was bad, and I stopped eating them. However, after eating them once, I was addicted to them. However, now I try not to eat them, and now I have a healthy diet, but sometimes I still get addicted and eat them too. So people should stop eating them or else they're gonna get addicted too. Negative topic 5. Family. Family can be helpful and encouraging. However, there's the other side for them. Every time I do badly on a test, I feel sad for my family and for myself because I think like as if I did something wrong. Of course, they do encourage me. However, they also pressure me a bit. Even though I'm tired from all the studying, I can't rest because I got to make my parents satisfied, which is where I get pressured the most. When I got a 94.6% on my math test once, she told me why I got something wrong and that I shouldn't make any more simple math mistakes. I was already feeling bad for my test. However, after mother scolding me for not getting 100% or above, I was getting all stressed and feeling more and more depressed. That was end of the negative factors that affect my lifestyle, and now I would like to talk about the positive factors that affect my lifestyle. Positive factor 1. Transportation. One day, I could have been late to school, and I did. I went to school at 9 a.m. at school with my mom's car. However, if there wasn't transportation, I would have came to school at like 3 p.m. with walking, which is when the school ends and the buses leaves back home. which means transportation did a lot of work for us, for moving us everywhere. Next is about school. When I was very young, which was about 5 to 7 years oldish, I thought life was very boring. I had to go to kindergarten, came at about 2:50 or 30, and I was done with the day. No school, no fun. I always felt like I was left alone in the desert, since there was nothing to do. However, everything started to change after I became 8. School changed me. When I went to school, although it was boring, it taught me new things. Also, there were a lot of kids in my Korean school, so at lunchtime, me and my friends would always go out and play something we wanted. I felt like as if I came to HEAVEN, heaven. When I came home, I did my homework thinking back about what we learned in school that day. Since I was in elementary school, we didn't have that much homework compared to middle school. When I was done with the homework, I would always preview my math textbook because it was a subject that I liked, enjoyed, and was pretty good at compared to other subjects. When I was done with the school things, it became about 5 to 5:10. After done with everything, I would have some snack and do what I wanted. Those days were the best. Positive topic 3, diet. When I eat food, I divide it into 5 types of them: vegetable, fruit, cookies, fast food, and slow food. In my own way, that is. I usually try and eat vegetable, fruit, and slow food. As a result, I feel less stressed about things, and also, when I get little amount of sleep, I won't get grumpy all. Fast foods and cookies just makes me hyper, unconcentrated, and feel unconscious about what I do. On the other hand, the other 3 types of food make me patient and calm down and making the right choices. And even still now, I'm trying to positive topic 4, family. They help me, encourage me so that I would do well on what they want me to do well on. When I get bad score on a test or a quiz, although they do scold me for doing badly on a quiz or a test, they still make me feel better by encouraging me. Also, if something bad happens to me, they try to make me back happy by trying to solve the problem. Take this as an example. A few days ago, my pet lizard had died. Since I wanted to be a biologist and also become because I like life science, my parents had decided to buy a microscope. Then I was able to understand the true meaning of positive topic 5, technology. These days it's all about technologies. iPod, iPhone, iPad, TV, MacBook, and so on. MacBook has improved the life of mine these days. When I have a research project, if I don't know something, I can just type it on Google and then just find one piece of information so easily. A few days ago, my father got me iPhone 3 and told me he'll get a better one when it comes out. iPhone was amazing. I was able to use internet anywhere I wanted, and at school, after school, when I had to research something and if I had left MacBook somewhere else, I was able to just research simply just using iPhone. And for other things too, it helped me in other ways too. That was end of the 5 negative factors and 5 positive factors that affected my lifestyle. Now I would like to talk about the 4 factors and how they're extremely unhealthy or very healthy. And the 4 factors are going to be diet, sleep, exercise, and relaxation and organization. These are the 5 factors: sleep, exercise, relaxation, organization, and diet. And I thought sleep was almost extremely unhealthy because I only slept about average of 5 to 6 hours a day. And for exercise, even though I don't do that much exercise, I still walk, do jump rope, and do basketballs every Friday. And for relaxation, I always have some relaxing time after doing my homework, so I don't think I have that much trouble with that one. And for organization, I always organize my desk, and unless it's sometimes because of full of homework. For diet, I think that was the most closest to very healthy because I always eat slow food and try not to eat fast food at all. And this concludes my creative video. And I decided to make the goal as sleeping because that was the closest to very unhealthy. And my plan is to sleep 5 to 6 hours. Thank you for watching. Brian Choi did filming, Brian Choi did talking, Brian Choi did the computer effect, and Brian Choi obviously did everything.